Hello, welcome fellow psychonauts, seers and mystics to another episode of Magus Maximus. I'm your host Chris Thompson and I'm your source for everything occult. So the first thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to teach you how to do the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, which begins with the Kabbalistic cross. Okay, so we would do this, we'd be facing east, but I'm not. I'm facing northwest probably because of a lighting situation. I got light behind the camera. The lighting in this apartment sucks. So the first thing you want to do is you want to do the Kabbalistic cross. And you can see that I'm stretching my arms out. I can't, it's hard to, it's so close up no matter how far away I get. So what you do is you sit there with your arms stretched out and you imagine yourself growing larger and larger and larger until the earth is beneath your feet, larger and larger and larger until the whole universe is beneath your feet, until it's impossible to see at all, and all around you is a white light. And so you breathe in and you breathe down the light from the top of the universe. And this is a conceptual thing. We're not going by actual scientific things. This is a concept. So you breathe it in all the way down through your feet into the earth, and out of the earth as you touch it to the wand or your fingers or whatever to your forehead, and you say Ate, which means I am. Ate. Breathe in again. Breathe out. You picture, okay, there's a white light above your head for the first one, and then if you're a beginner, usually for the one between your feet, that Sephirah, it's usually, normally it's like 4 colors, but to make it easier, you can just imagine it as black, and imagine these lights as getting brighter, and okay, when you touch them, and then Vagyabdullah, so it's Ate, Malkut. Malkut means either earth or kingdom. Vagyabura, and this is red. Vagyabdullah, on the shoulder, it would be, you imagine this, a blue Sephiroth, or Sephiroth, whatever however one you pronounce it. They're the spheres in the tree of life. So, Ate, Malkut, Vagyabura, Vagyabdullah. Then put your hands in between your chest like this in a praying thing. You can, sometimes if you do your best, because I usually do this with a larger wand and a staff, but I'm using this wand that I don't use that much just to demonstration purposes, so it's Leolam Amen. Okay, then from there, you start off wherever you are. Okay, I'm going to start here, so act as if I'm going east, so starting in the east, so it's, you go up, we are drawing a pentagram down to like your hip, over to your shoulder, over to your other shoulder, and down to your other hip. And then the sacred name you say for that one is, some people say Yad He Vah He, which is stupid, or Jehovah, or some form of Jehovah, but nowadays we know that scholars all agree that the name of God is pronounced Yahweh because it was written in Hebrew and not whatever they translated into back in the day. So Yahweh. Okay, so you push your hands forward like this, and you say Yahweh. Okay, then take it from the middle of the pentagram, and you go clockwise to the next position, and this would be south or whatever. Okay, so then you do it again, and you imagine it to be a blue pentagram, and you start at the left bottom, like basically your left hip. So you go up and you draw the pentagram. I'm sorry if this it doesn't have as much, like, you're not seeing that much, you're just seeing my upper body. Okay, so you do the star, and the name for this, the sacred name for this is Adonai. So Adonai. Okay, so now you go around again. So basically you're going to end up drawing a circle around you with pentagrams on each end, and the pentagrams are a protective symbol. They're not anything to do with the devil or any crap like that. So now you're just seeing, I don't know if you can see here, so you go again, and you draw the pentagram. And the pentagrams are always blue for some reason. And you start, if you're banishing, you're starting from you're starting from your left corner, your left hip. If you were going to do the pentagram, like, if you were going to invoke, you'd go this way. But we're not invoking, we're banishing. So I do the pentagram, and okay, when you after you draw the pentagrams, if you want to stomp your feet as to seal the pentagram, because that's what Damien Nichols says. I don't know. I do that. Don't know if it's necessary, but that's how I do it. Okay, so the next sacred name is Echeia. Okay. And then you go around, you connect that to the, so basically we're almost to the circle. So here we go, and on this one you'll do the pentagram, and the sacred name is Agela. Well, Agela is an acronym. I can't remember what it stands for. I'd have to look it up. You guys could probably find it online. So Agela. Okay, then you come back around to where you started, and you do the same thing, and you seal the circle around you. So basically, you're creating a protective circle around you when you do this. You're also bringing in energies, angelic energies. Okay, so now we're back here. So we're going to invoke the angels, so archangels. So the first one we're going to invoke is Raphael. So he would say, "Before me, Raphael," and you imagine Raphael, who's dressed in bright yellow robes. Okay, then you would, behind me, Gabriel, or Gabriel, as most of you would pronounce it. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right hand, Michael, which is Michael. Okay, Gabriel's blue, Michael's dressed in red, and then on my left hand, Uriel is dressed in green. Okay, so why are they these colors? Okay, so air is yellow. That's what's his name. Raphael. Raphael is air, which is yellow. Gabriel is water, which is blue. Michael represents fire, so he's red. And Uriel, which I think that's how you pronounce it, Uriel. I don't think there's another way how people mispronounce it. So I guess it's Uriel, I guess. Anyway, so Uriel. So around you, and then you picture around you the pentagrams again. Blue, and they're on fire. They're flaming blue fire. So around me flames the holy pentagrams, and within me shines the six-rayed star. So you picture hexagram, or what most people know as the Star of David. The triangle pointing up is blue, and the triangle pointing down is red. So around me flames the holy pentagram, within me shines the six-rayed star, and then your arms are outstretched, and you bring them above your head as to close the top of the sphere, and downward to close the bottom of the sphere. Okay, so now that we've done that, and then so what we do is we do what we started, the bookend, as some people refer to them. You start the thing with the Kabbalistic cross, and you end with the Kabbalistic cross. Okay, so Te Malkut Vagebura Vagebdula Leolam. Amen. Okay, so that basically, that's the end of that. That's how you do the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. I hope that was helpful to you guys, and so this has been another episode of Magus Maximus. I'm trying to do things like this. I originally wasn't going to do a demonstration like this because a million people do it, but yeah, I'm trying to change things up, do things a little differently because people seem to be bored with my stuff. So, so hopefully this will add some more variety to it. Okay, so I guess let me turn this off. I guess I'll see you guys later.